Period of triple digits here across the valley. And while there's a lot of focus on heat exhaustion, of course, there are other heat-related illnesses and also issues that can arise.
We're here to try to keep everyone safe. News 3's Fidel Moreno Mesa has been talking with a medical expert and explains some things that you should keep in mind as the temperature rises. Fidel.
Yeah, guys, and one of those things is burns. We've actually made our way out to a playground here near the downtown Las Vegas area. And as Bill was mentioning, temperatures outside right now are between 104 and 105. And we wanted to take the readings of some of the equipment here, which can cause some burns. And you can see a portion of the slide here is in the sun, and that reads at 136 degrees. As for the area that's in the shade, that's still reading at 116. That medical expert saying that there is so much to be aware of as we heat up.
So just our normal day-to-day activities, unfortunately, could be quite harmful.
Most of us have heard about heat exhaustion and heat stroke, but experts say there are other heat-related issues we should be aware of.
Burns. So we don't think about it, especially for our pets and our young children. If they're walking outside on the hot concrete, they can get second and third degree burns just from being outside. So making sure that you have appropriate footwear is really important so that you don't have those burns or subsequent issues.
Dr. Madison adding that even just putting a young child in a car could pose a risk of overheating.
Cooling your vehicle before you get into it, or really making sure that your car seat, especially for your children, is cool. And I, when I had young children, I actually kept a cover over my children's car seat in order to protect it so that they would not get any burns or heat-related illnesses or injury associated with me putting them in the vehicle.
One often overlooked factor is how certain medications can interact with the heat.
We want to make people aware of is the fact that anything that impacts your ability to produce your own sweat, impairs your ability to understand if you are thirsty, or anything that is going to be a diuretic is going to cause a problem. So that's any kind of anti-diuretic, any antihypertensive, antipsychotics, a class of medication called anticholinergics, which we often see for folks who have movement disorders like Parkinson's, diabetic medications that can also cause more challenges with heat-related illness because it doesn't allow your body to really feel the heat or be able to sweat appropriately in order to manage the heat.
Well, we also specifically asked about the best ways to keep hydrated since there's so many products on the market like Liquid IV, Gatorade, and sports drinks. Well, Dr. Madison says that the best way to keep hydrated is, of course, water and to drink electrolytes. Pedialyte, she says, is one of the best ones out there. She says the best thing to avoid is anything that is too sugary or that has caffeine. Guys?
All right, all good things to keep in mind. Fidel, thank you for that advice.
Yeah, Dr. Christina Madison also sharing how you should store your medications properly because of all this heat. She says putting them in the bathroom could actually decrease the efficacy because they're exposed to the heat and the moisture in the bathroom. She actually recommends that you keep them in a safe, dry, and temperature-controlled space.
That's going to help to get through these